Greetings, Mechwarriors. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is TTB speaking, and welcome back to German Mechgineering. Today, guys, we're playing the Black Knight BL6 KNT, and as you can already see, there's two dome-shaped objects on top of this mech, so we're running a double AMS build on this Black Knight. And of course, you see lots of energy hardpoints, but that doesn't tell you anything, so let's jump right into the build. Now, guys, the basis for this build is going to be a light engine 335 that gives us 72 kph speed. We have two AMSs and 2 tons of AMS ammo. We're adding 2 double heat sinks, one on the right torso, one on the left torso, and of course full heat sinks in the engine. Then we're adding to the right side of our mech 2 large pulses in the right torso, 1 large pulse laser in the right arm, and then 1 small laser in the right arm, and small lasers everywhere else. Why small lasers? Well, I want to try and see what happens if we mix large pulses, which are at an optimal range of 365, with the small lasers that are, of course, not going to add an insane amount of damage, but over time and at shorter ranges, with basically being almost heat neutral, it's gonna queue up quite a bit of damage. It helps us do some pinpoint damage up close, so it should be a good and nice synergy. Just make sure you only shoot the small lasers at ranges of 300 and below. I recommend to save the small lasers for basically for brawling range, so 200, 150, that is when you can start using the small lasers. And of course, the large pulses, you can liberally use them from at around 400 meters and max range almost 800. Okay, guys, that's the build for today. A little bit of armor shaved off the legs as well as the head, and you're golden. Light ferrofibrous and endo steel to make sure that we can fit all of this stuff. And that is basically it. Let's go into the skill tree. And guys, the skill tree is pretty straightforward. In the firepower tree, we take all the laser duration nodes and the heat gen that we can gobble up with it. Then we go into the survival tree and we take this weird thing. AMS overload 1 and 2, of course. And then basically overtaking is a full armor and an extra skeletal density here in the middle. Otherwise, this is just a standard armor tree. Nothing in mobility, nothing in jump jets, full operations tree to be as cool as possible with this mech. And then in sensors, we take seismic sensor 1 and 2, and we take 4 out of 5 radar derps. And in auxiliary, 1 extra consumable slot. And that, guys, that is the build for today. And look at this beautiful paint scheme. I like it quite a bit. That is going to be the Black Knight for today. Let's take this thing to a dropship and see how it performs. I'll see you there. Alright, guys, here we are with our shiny Black Knight in the nice quaint port town of River City. We're pushing forward towards the Gulf 6 area, trying to stay with my teammates here. It looks like we're going to do a water push, which I don't like as much. I like the Fox 7 push a little bit more when you're starting in the Fox 4, Fox 5 area. But it's okay. We'll just stay with our teammates. We'll try and provide cover with our AMS if there are any enemy missiles coming in. And other than that, we will go ahead and try and shoot the enemy with our large pulse lasers and then use our small lasers when we get too close for comfort. Okay, let's try and find some targets here. The IV4 on our side is very far ahead, so that's good. That means that we are, well, actually able to follow in with our teammates here, shoot a little bit, but since they're all falling back and my assaults still haven't followed up yet, we need to be a little bit careful here. We can't expose too much or else we risk getting murdered by the enemy team. I don't want to face tank 2 or 3 heavies over there, plus whatever is over there as well. There's also an assault over there. Yeah. We don't want to face tank that. So instead, let's just try and hold this angle here. We have a right-sided mech. All our weapons are in the right side, so we can go ahead and we take some pot shots, for example, to the roughneck, and then we'll go ahead and try and see what other targets we can find, and just holding this position here. But as we can see on the radar, lots of targets. By the way, really good UAV. It shows that lots of targets are in that area towards the Fox 8 area. Let's just go around our teammate here. He's waiting for something. I don't care. I don't want to wait around here. I want to make something happen. So let's get around here and ooh, we find the rifleman. Give him a burst onto the side torso. Let's try this again. Lots of Dakar Rack 5s, but they should jam any second now. There we go. And surgical precision. Just go for the side torso. Take him down. And here is the Vapor Eagle that my Mad Cat was waiting for all this time. And now they should be able to engage him from the back, and he should be running fast and far. Didn't take much damage though, I have to say, from an assault shooting him. Alright. We'll go ahead and shoot that enemy stalker over there. I know that the Vapor Eagle is still there, guys, but I am choosing not to engage him for being able to shoot the stalker. And as you can see there, down below, the mech suffers a little bit from knuckle dragging as well as wide hitboxes. So long story short, it's really hard to shoot around corners, but we'll try and make it happen. There we go. That was one shot on target. Yeah, that stalker's gonna lose a side torso here any second, or even his life. We'll see. Maybe one more. Never mind. As you can see, the torso mounts hit the enemy hunchback that I was going for, but the arm mount wasn't. That's alright though. And then look at the radar. I see there's something coming in from my right side, so I'm twisting immediately and going to engage that Vapor Eagle. Same Vapor Eagle than before. He apparently walked around my team for whatever reason. We'll go onto his side torso, take that away, and now he only has machine guns left, which is perfect for me because that means we can go for the next side torso, take that down together with our teammate. He's down. I have no idea where that hunchback came from, but he is dead now. So, okay, rip, rest in pepperoni. Alright, let's go ahead and move on a little bit further and try and see if we can find another target that we can kill. And, that rifleman is dead. Let's see, over in the Fox 6 area there should be 2 or 3 more targets. They're engaging our assaults right now, so we can just go ahead and follow up, and with them being the hammer, we shall be the anvil. Actually, no, we are the hammer, because we're coming towards them and they are the anvil, they're just sitting around. Let's go ahead and go on to the Centurion. What else do we have here? Oh, okay, it's already dead. Never mind, then we go for Centurion, and now we go for the enemy rifleman, go through his CT, beautiful, and now we just make sure that we do not melt through our mech. The enemy assault on the water was also killed, and the final score, 12 kills over 2. A little bit stompier than it looked like in the end, but hey, you know what? You've got these games. 3 killing blows, 5 assists, 1 solo kill, 2 kill most damage dealt, 7 components destroyed with a very, very devilish 666 damage done. And guys, if you enjoy this content, check out my Patreon page and become an active supporter of Team TTB. We're jumping right into the next match here, of course, and we are on the Grim Plexus. And as you can see, we're starting in assault mode here. Our base is in Gulf 8, enemy base in Echo 5, and we're already on the prowl, rotating around towards Echo 7, Echo 6, trying to go aggressive towards the enemy and see what's what. And if they have snipers on the hill, if they're very, very slow, then we're able to engage them very, very quickly. And as you can see, I'm a heavy in Charlie Lands, but for some reason I am in Echo 7. I am together with a medium and a light, and we are the tip of the spear, and we're seeing some targets here. I can't tell what is what yet. It's a charger, alright. It's an enemy assault mech, it's good to know. I also don't see any targets over here, so we gotta be a little bit careful not to push too deep right now, because if you do that, you're just going to get destroyed because there's no support there. So, I see lots of missiles flying. I get a little bit closer to try and block some of them, but of course that also gives away my position, because the enemy team knows now there's somebody with AMS sitting around there. And here's the problem, guys. I think this game, I included this because it showcases really nicely the limitations and the problems that the Black Knight has, and that is why you don't see many Black Knights running around, guys. They have very low slung weapon mounts, and it's really hard to shoot around corners sometimes, and it's really hard to shoot through terrain. You can't bend very far with this mech, and you cannot shoot around corners very nicely. Let's go ahead and go on to the Mad Cat, and yeah, let's actually follow up with him. And as you can see, I have to expose quite a bit, and I'm trying to follow the Mad Cat. There is an enemy once again, Vapor Eagle. People really love the Vapor Eagles, and rightfully so, because they're great mechs. Let's go ahead and give him a large pulse lasers, and back to cover so that his ATMs don't hit us. Beautiful! That's the perfect kind of engagement, guys. The ones where the enemy does not hit you. AMS is going off beautifully, blocking the enemy ATMs and LRMs, and we're just gonna go ahead and hold this angle and support our teammates here with the cover, using the cover that we have at our disposal here. That's a charger coming for us. I'm not too scared of him though, because he's only got an AC-20 and MRM-40, and the MRM-40 gets mostly cancelled by my double AMS. So at least I hope it's mostly getting cancelled with my double AMS. So I'm feeling quite confident here. Let's see what we can do over on this side. Oh, there's the Vapor Eagle again. I see his CT is very, very red, so let's go for an ass shot and potentially take him down like that. Beautiful. And once again, around the corner and trying to hit the stalker. Oh no! Not as easily hit, unfortunately. I could use my small lasers, yes, but as you can see, large pulse lasers, a big problem. Now, okay, I'm trying to find a different angle here. And next problem, I can't bend down far enough, as you can see. Not possible. Trying to go onto the charger, and if he goes any further, any closer to me, he's gonna be out of range of my weapons again. So, guys, you should try out the Black Knight. It's a fun mech to play, but it has some severe limitations that you need to play around, and verticality is not the Black Knight's friend. You want to have corners, clear-cut corners. You don't want to have little hills that you have to crest around. That's not where the Black Knight feels at home. The Black Knight feels at home on an open plain, just duking it out with the enemy. Alright. Speaking about duking it out, there is a enemy Warhammer. He's duking it out with my teammates, and they are apparently winning because his CT is very, very red, and he's down. Alright, only one more target left at this point. I don't know what it is, but something just hit me, so I'm guessing stealth. Something small and stealthy. Hello? Hello? Where are you? Yep, I heard lasers. Yep, I see shots. Shots fired. That is always a telltale sign. Follow the beams, guys. Always follow the beams and try to find the enemy that way. Low signal. Okay, it's confirmed now. It's a stealth mech. Yep, there we go. Stealthily trying to hit him. Nope, not like that. Building's too high. Can't shoot around it. Wait for it. There we go. We got one burn in. We actually took off a component here, so I think we took an arm or something, but again, as you can see, it's almost impossible to hit him like that. So, again guys, verticality is not your friend. Try and position yourselves in a way that you don't have to shoot up or down. Down is even worse than shooting up. So, keep that in mind. 1 killing blow, 9 assists, 425 damage done, 2 components taken down. An average round, I would say, in this mech. But go ahead, try it out, let me know how it goes.